Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a simple habit, a very small habit, but this habit has the power to change your life. The name of the book is Make Your Bed. The author is Admiral William H. McRaven. He is a retired Navy SEAL, a 4-star admiral, one of the toughest military leaders in the world. But this book is not about war. It is not about fighting enemies. It is about fighting yourself. This book is based on a speech given to university students, young people, dreamers, future leaders. In this book, Admiral McRaven shares 10 life lessons he learned during Navy SEAL training. And today, in part 1, we will focus on the first lesson. A lesson so simple that many people ignore it. The lesson is, make your bed every morning, very early morning, before sunrise. Navy SEAL trainees wake up, no comfort, no excuses, no second chances. The first task of the day is simple. They must make their bed. Not just make it, but make it perfect. The pillow must be straight. The blanket must be tight. No wrinkles. No mistakes. If the bed is not perfect, they fail the inspection. Now think about this. These are men training for the toughest missions on Earth. They will face bullets. They will face fear. They will face death. And yet, their first job is to make a bed. Why? Because discipline starts small. Why making your bed matters. Making your bed takes less than 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. But when you make your bed, something important happens. You complete your first task of the day. You start your day with a win. That small win creates confidence. It tells your brain, I can do things. I can finish tasks. I am in control. And then something else happens. That small win leads to another win, and another, and another. Slowly, your day becomes productive. Your mind becomes focused. Your life becomes organized. Small tasks, big results. Admiral McRaven says, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. This sounds funny, but it is very serious, because life is not changed by one big action. Life is changed by small daily actions. Many people wait for motivation. They say, I will work hard tomorrow. I will change my life next week. I will start when I feel ready. But discipline does not wait for motivation. Discipline starts with action, even when you don't feel like it. The psychology behind it. Your brain loves order. When your room is messy, your mind feels messy. When your bed is made, your mind feels calm. You feel organized. You feel responsible. Making your bed sends a message to your brain. My life matters. My space matters. I matter. This is very powerful because many people feel lost, confused, unmotivated. But discipline brings clarity, even when the day goes bad. Admiral McRaven explains something beautiful. He says, even if your day is terrible, even if you fail, even if everything goes wrong, you will come home to a bed that is made. A small sign that you did something right. That made bed reminds you tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow you can try again. That one small success gives you hope. Navy SEAL training story. During Navy SEAL training, many trainees quit. The training is brutal. Cold water, no sleep, constant pressure. Many strong men give up. But those who survive have one thing in common. They respect the small rules. They make their bed. They follow instructions. They don't skip steps, because in battle, small mistakes can cost lives. And in life, small habits create big outcomes. What happens if you skip small things? When you ignore small tasks, you build bad habits. You start saying, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I'll do it later. But later becomes never. And slowly, your standards drop. Your discipline weakens. Your confidence fades. Success is not built on big promises. It is built on small commitments kept every day. Discipline to freedom. Many people think discipline is boring. They think discipline takes away freedom. But Admiral McRaven teaches the opposite. Discipline creates freedom. When you control your habits, you control your life. When you control your life, you become free. Making your bed is not about the bed. It is about who you become. Message for students and youth. This lesson is perfect. For students, you don't need money. You don't need power. You don't need talent. You just need discipline. Wake up. Make your bed. Start your day strong. This habit teaches responsibility. It teaches respect. It teaches self-leadership. Change your life. Change the world. Admiral McRaven believes if everyone practiced discipline, the world would be better. People would keep promises. People would respect rules. People would care about details. And it all starts with a simple action. Making your bed. Today, we learn something just as important, a lesson about people, a lesson about teamwork, a lesson about help. The second lesson is, you can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. In Navy SEAL training, nothing is done alone. Not running, not swimming, not surviving. Everything is done as a team. From the first day, trainees are placed into small groups. These groups are called boat crews. Each crew has 7 men, different backgrounds, different strengths, different weaknesses, but one goal: to survive together. The boat crew story. One of the hardest exercises in SEAL training is the boat exercise. The trainees must carry a heavy rubber boat. They carry it on their heads. They run with it. They walk with it. They suffer with it. The boat is heavy, very heavy. No one can carry it alone. If one person gives up, the whole team suffers. If one person quits, the whole team fails. Everyone matters. In a boat crew, everyone matters. The strongest man cannot succeed alone. The weakest man cannot be left behind. Each person has a role. Each person has responsibility. This teaches a powerful lesson. Life is not a solo journey. Success is not a solo journey. The myth of self-made. Many people say, I did this alone. I don't need anyone. I am self-made. But this is a lie. No one is truly self-made. Behind every successful person, there is support. Teachers, friends, family, mentors, even strangers. We all need help. Hell Week, when help saves you. During SEAL training, there is a phase called Hell Week. Hell Week lasts 5.5 days, almost no sleep, freezing cold water, constant physical pain. Many trainees quit. Their bodies hurt. Their minds break. But those who survive do not survive alone. They survive because of their teammates. Words that save lives. During Hell Week, sometimes all a man needs is one sentence. You got this. Don't quit. I'm here. Small words, big impact. Encouragement can save a dream. Support can save a life. Asking for help is strength. Many people think asking for help is weakness. But Admiral McRaven says the opposite. Asking for help is strength. It shows honesty. It shows courage. It shows intelligence. No one succeeds by suffering in silence. Teamwork in real life. This lesson is not just for soldiers, it is for everyone. Students, workers, entrepreneurs, parents. At school, you need teachers. At work, you need coworkers. In life, you need people who believe in you. What happens without teamwork? When people try to do everything alone, they burn out. They feel lonely. They feel tired. They feel lost. Pride isolates people. But teamwork connects people. Everyone has different strengths. In a boat crew, some men are strong, some men are fast, some men are smart, some men are calm. Not everyone leads, not everyone follows, but everyone contributes. Life is the same. You don't need to be good at everything. You just need to work with others who balance you. Building trust. Trust is built in hard moments. When things go wrong, when stress is high, when failure is close. In SEAL training, trust is life or death. In life, trust is success or failure. Lifting each other up. When a trainee falls, others pick him up. When someone is tired, others carry more weight. This is leadership. Leadership is not power. Leadership is service. True leadership lesson. Admiral McRaven learned that leaders serve first. They protect the team. They motivate the team. They sacrifice for the team. A leader never says, do this for me. A leader says, I will do this with you. Teamwork changes the world. Great movements are built by teams. Great companies are built by teams. Great change is built by teams. No one changes the world alone. Today, we face a hard truth. A truth many people do not like to hear. The truth is this: life is not fair. Lesson 3. Life is not fair. From the first day of Navy SEAL training, trainees learn one thing clearly. Life does not care about your feelings. Life does not care about your effort. Life is not fair. Some trainees are stronger. Some are faster. Some are luckier. But fairness is never promised. The ocean swim story. One of the training exercises is ocean swimming. The water is cold, very cold. The waves are strong. The current is dangerous. Trainees are grouped by height. Tall trainees get an advantage. Short trainees struggle more. The short trainees complain. This is unfair. This is not equal. And they are right. It is unfair. A powerful realization. But Admiral McRaven says Complaining changes nothing. The ocean does not listen. The waves do not care. So what do? You swim harder. You adapt. You survive. Life treats people differently. In real life, some people are born rich. Some are born poor. Some get support. Some are ignored. Some work hard and still fail. Some do little and still win. This can feel painful. This can feel wrong. But this is reality. Why complaining holds you back. When you complain, you lose energy. You lose focus. You waste time thinking about fairness. But fairness does not build success. Action does. Acceptance is power. Accepting reality does not mean giving up. It means understanding the rules of life. When you accept life is unfair, you stop being angry. You start being strong. Failure is part of the journey. During SEAL training, many trainees fail tests. They fall behind. They make mistakes. Failure is expected. Failure is normal. Failure is part of growth. Failure is not the end. Admiral McRaven teaches, failing once does not define you. Quitting does. You may fall. You may lose, but you must stand up. The circus punishment. In training, when trainees fail, they are sent to the circus. The circus is punishment. Extra exercise, extra pain, extra suffering. Some trainees feel embarrassed. Some feel angry. But the strongest trainees use the circus as motivation, turning pain into strength. Pain can destroy you, or pain can build you. The choice is yours. Every hard moment is a lesson. Every failure is feedback. Dark moments are real. Admiral McRaven talks about moments of darkness. Moments when your body hurts. Moments when your mind wants to quit. Moments when everything feels impossible. Everyone faces these moments. No one escapes them. Finding light in darkness. In the darkest moments, small things matter. A voice, a memory, a reason. Sometimes hope is very small, but it is enough. Strength is built in struggle. Strong people are not born strong. They are built. Built by pain. Built by struggle. Built by hardship. Every difficulty adds strength. Keep moving forward. When life is unfair, you have two choices. Stop or move forward. Moving forward does not mean fast. It means consistent. One step, then another. Small steps matter. You don't need to win big today. You just need to not quit today. Progress is quiet. Growth is slow. But it is real. Mental toughness. Mental toughness is not shouting. It is not anger. It is calm strength. It is saying, this is hard, but I will continue. Control what you can. You cannot control the ocean. You cannot control other people. You cannot control luck, but you can control your effort, your attitude, your response of the book, Make Your Bed. So far, we have learned discipline, teamwork, resilience. Now we face something even deeper. We face fear. Lesson 4, courage is not the absence of fear. Many people think courage means you are not afraid. This is wrong. Courage means you are afraid, but you act anyway. Fear is natural. Everyone feels fear. The question is not, do you feel fear? The question is, what do you do with it? The parachute jump story. During SEAL training, trainees must complete a parachute jump. They jump from high above the ground. The wind is loud. The door is open. Your heart beats fast. Every trainee feels fear. No exception. Fear does not disappear. Even experienced soldiers feel fear. Fear never fully goes away, and that is okay. Fear keeps you alert. Fear keeps you alive, but fear must not control you. Taking the first step. The hardest part is the first step. Standing at the door, looking down. Once you step forward, everything changes. Action breaks fear. Face your fear. Admiral McRaven teaches, if something scares you, face it. Don't run. Don't hide. Courage grows when fear is faced. Standing up for what is right. One of the most powerful lessons in the book is about integrity. Doing the right thing, even when it is hard. Even when you stand alone. The uniform inspection story. In SEAL training, uniform inspections are strict. Everything must be perfect. Sometimes, a whole group is punished for one person's mistake. This feels unfair, but it teaches accountability. Protect your team. A real leader protects the team. A real leader takes responsibility. They do not blame others. They do not hide mistakes. Integrity over comfort. Integrity is not easy. Sometimes telling the truth will cost you friends, comfort, approval. But losing integrity costs you everything. Saying no takes courage. Sometimes courage means saying no. No to cheating. No to lying. No to injustice. Even when everyone else says yes. Courage is a daily choice. Courage is not one big moment. It is small daily choices. Speaking up. Doing right. Helping others every day. You choose who you are. Standing alone. Standing alone is scary. No applause, no support. But standing alone is better than standing wrong. Fear in real life. Fear shows up in many ways. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment. But growth lives on the other side of fear. Open the door. When fear stops you, ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Most fear is bigger in your mind than in reality. Courage builds leaders. Every leader has faced fear. Every leader has taken risks. No courage, no leadership. Be the example people watch. What you do, not what you say. Courage inspires courage. We have learned many lessons. Discipline, teamwork, resilience, courage. Now we come to the heart of the message. The final lessons are about hope, perseverance, changing the world. Lesson 5, never, ever quit. In Navy SEAL training, there is a bell, a big metal bell. If a trainee wants to quit, he walks up to the bell and rings it. Ring the bell once, training stops. No shame, no punishment, just quitting. The bell is always there. The bell is always visible. When you are cold, when you are tired, when your body hurts, the bell whispers, you've done enough. It's okay to quit. Why people quit? People quit. Not because they are weak. People quit because pain feels endless. Fear feels heavy. Hope feels far away. In those moments, quitting feels like relief. The truth about quitting. Admiral McRaven learned something powerful. The pain will pass. The cold will end. The sun will rise. But quitting is permanent. Once you quit, you always wonder, what if I had continued? Hope comes in the morning. During Hell Week, trainees suffer all night, cold, wet, exhausted. But every morning, the sun rises. With the sunrise, hope returns. Light returns. Strength returns. Darkness never lasts forever. No matter how dark life feels, darkness is temporary. Pain is temporary. Failure is temporary. But quitting ends all possibilities. Keep going one step more. You don't need to finish everything today. You just need to take one more step, then another, then another. This is how people survive. This is how people succeed. Change starts small. Many people think changing the world requires power, money, fame, status. But Admiral McRaven says change starts small. The little things matter. Making your bed, helping a friend, standing up for truth. Small actions, big impact. The world changes when ordinary people do extraordinary things. Help one person. You may not change the whole world, but you can change someone's world. One person, one act of kindness, one moment of courage. Lesson, don't be afraid of failure. Some lessons in the book are about failing. Failing tests, failing missions, failing expectations. Failure does not mean you are finished. Failure means you are learning. Failure, experience growth. Every failure adds experience. Every experience adds wisdom. Success without failure creates arrogance. Failure with reflection creates strength. Lesson, face the bully. Admiral McRaven shares a lesson about bullies. In training, some trainees try to intimidate others. Bullies feed on fear. When you stand up, they lose power. Stand up for others. Sometimes courage is not about you. It is about protecting others. When you defend the weak, you strengthen society. Lesson, give people hope. Leaders give hope. Parents give hope. Teachers give hope. Hope is a gift. When you give hope, you give strength. Hope creates action. Hope does not mean waiting. Hope means believing that effort matters. Hope pushes people to keep going. Live a life of service. True success is not measured by money. It is measured by impact. How many lives did you help? How many hearts did you lift? Service builds meaning. When you serve others, life gains meaning. Pain feels purposeful. Struggle feels valuable. Service turns suffering into significance. You are stronger than you think. Admiral McRaven reminds us, you are capable of more than you believe. Your limits are often mental. Push past them. Daily discipline, daily hope. Every day matters. Every action matters. Wake up. Make your bed. Do the right thing. Repeat. One day at a time. You don't change the world. In one day, you change it. One habit at a time. One choice. One person. One moment. Final message of the book. When life is hard. When you feel tired. When quitting feels easy. Pause. Take a breath. Remember this. If you want to change your life, start by making your bed. If you want to change the world, don't ever quit. End of full book summary.